Hey everyone, SweetJohnnyCage here, back with another guide for Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair. This time I'm going to show you how to access and complete Chapter 10, Ropeburn Bridge. Now usually for the first version of a chapter, I don't show you how to get into it, but I found myself searching for this level for a solid 15 minutes. So just like you did to unlock Chapter 9.2 or 9-2, you need to put the fire out on these coals in this house. And then you want to jump into the smokestack in order to gain access to the upper portion of the house. Now, right here, there is a hidden battalion right behind those vines. I'm showing it to you here in the bottom right corner. So make sure you pick that up as well. But once you exit the house, you'll exit on top, and then you can walk to the right and enter this place. Now, if you found this very easily, great. I'm very proud of you, but I'm an idiot and I couldn't find it for 15 minutes. So, Chapter 10, Ropeburn Bridge, is a pretty easy level for the most part, but finding the last probably 4 T.W.I.T coins, so basically everything from 2 onwards, is really hard. The level itself is easy, but doing that extra stuff is a challenge. So, the way this level works is you are going to be climbing a lot of vines. The camera can be a little jarring, which is a little unfortunate, because this is like the first level in this game's history where the camera started going a little nuts. Maybe that'll get patched out soon. But you'll find T.W.I.T coin number 1 right near that homing missile or landmine or depth charge, whatever it is. You'll find number 1 there. And as we proceed through the level, you'll notice that there's a lot of ropes, and you are going to be introduced to a new type of mechanic here where you have ropes that recoil once you touch them. So that introduces some new platforming challenges that you'll need to take care of. Alright, so we're going to head up here. We're going to go towards the first checkpoint. There's a crown quill here in case you want it, as well as an enemy with a jetpack. So just jump over him, hit the first checkpoint, and then we're ready to go. Alright, so we're going to jump over here. Now, for some reason there's boxes with arrows. I don't really know why they introduced those all of a sudden, but they're there. So we're going to just roll on through, and then we're going to jump from vine to vine here. You do have a bullfrog, so be very careful. Those guys can bounce you into the brambles. Behind these signs here is a box with a piece of fruit. The fruit is just optional. You don't need it, but if you want to take out some enemies with it, you can. And then behind this little alcove here that you can only see once you move the camera, you'll find a hidden gold ghost quill. We're going to get all of his quills that he's providing us, and then we're going to get about 10 more. We're actually going to hit our heads on that bramble, which isn't great, but is what it is. So we're going to grab these 10 quill, and then we're going to head up the rope here. And this is going to lead us to coin number 2, but we actually have to go forward and then do a little bit of backtracking, so just keep that in mind. So we're going to activate this purple ghost quill. Going to get as many quill as we can out of him. And coin number 2 is hidden behind this alcove, but we can't reach it just yet because we need a bomb. And the bomb is tucked away past a couple of gyrocopter enemies that we have to deal with, and that's going to be tough. So just keep that in mind. We're going to get Laylee back because she's very important to our mission, because it's just tough over here. It's a real challenge. So you want to navigate past these gyrocopter enemies, and then there's a trap door that's a little hard to see here. Underneath that is a bomb. So now we need to take that bomb. First we need to get out of this trap door. We need to take that bomb back to the alcove. This is really tough, so you want to really take your time. This took me like 6 or 7 attempts. I was trying it on stream. It's quite frustrating. But you want to navigate your way back over here, past the gyrocopter enemies. And then you got to be very careful not to get hit by any of these brambles, because if you do, you drop the bomb and you got to start over. But once you explode the cage, or blow up the cage rather, you'll get coin number 2, and then you can proceed through the rest of the level. That's basically the hardest coin. The rest of them are not necessarily like in plain sight, but they're a lot easier to get than that one, I'll tell you that. So we're just going to keep navigating along here. This is our first rope to our right that's going to retract once we touch it, but we just want to jump into this alcove here for coin number 3. Like I said, 2 is the hardest one. The rest of them are just kind of waiting for you. All right, so we want to hit the next checkpoint, and then now we're going to start dealing with a lot more of these ropes that retract when you touch them. So we're going to grab this 10 quill piece down here. You want to basically jump all the way down without touching the rope until the very, very last second. All right, then we have coin number 4 up here. We're gonna grab that. Okay, we're gonna proceed down. And now there is another Laylee bell over here, just in case you lost her like I did. Along with a green ghost quill. It's gonna paint a path for us through these retracting ropes. Okay, we're gonna touch the bullfrog, and then the quill expires, we get another 10. And now we have to navigate these ropes, jumping from one to the other. Be very careful of the deadly cogwheels up top. Okay. Use the enemies to high jump off. Hit the bell to get Laylee back. Okay. These are like the last real hard sections here. The level's over after this. Coin number 5 is at the bottom of this pit with some brambles. And the stage is basically over. I'm going to show you how to get this red ghost quill, but it's pretty obvious. Bounce on it 3 times, it explodes into a bunch of quills, and then you can end the level. And that's it. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment, and I'll do my best to help you out. If you're looking for more guides for Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair, please subscribe to the channel so you get alerted when new videos go live. If you like this content a whole lot, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the blue join button below this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and on Twitch, and as always, I'm SweetJohnnyCage. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.